Hello, video directors. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. I'm guessing you observed by my survey last week, maybe a week and a half ago, that uh, some changes are coming to the video world. We've changed stuff, some pretty major stuff, maybe 2 years ago, maybe three. And now um, stuff continues to evolve, especially with coronavirus and online viewing, and things are just different. One of the big things we're not going to tackle yet, but that is coming, is I'm going to try to I'm going to try to cohesify. Is that a word? Get all of our look the same. What I mean by that is right now we're doing some shots that are zoom. We're doing our stage shots that are like the shake, and then we're doing some shots that are static. And what that ends up being is it feels very disjointed. So one of the things we're going to be working toward is what do we want our PV look to be. So this last weekend, if you'll go back and watch, what was it, the 28th of February, I video directed, and mainly because I just wanted to experiment with like this look, with a look that I had seen that I really like. If you want to search it, look up Bethel Church in California and look up their multi-view and just kind of watch what they're doing with each camera. And I don't think we'll get to that level because we're not that type of church, but they're pretty charismatic. And so, but I do like, I do think one of the things that we're going to move toward is just this whole idea of what is our look versus that's a good shot. Let's just take that. And so that's in the near future, but not yet. One of the things I would like to implement right away is different look for the sermon for online. I'm going to put a link in the description of this video, so if you will go and watch the sermon from when I did the 28th. First service, I didn't do it. Second service, I started experimenting with it, and I really like how it was turning out. I do think, as you watch that, some of my shots are too fast. Like when I took to camera 3 and camera 4, they're just, I didn't leave them there long enough. It still needs to sit, what it is going to do is it's going to require us to be a little more intentional about when we switch during the sermon. Let's not switch in the middle of a scripture reading, and typically we're taking graphics, so that doesn't really even matter, but just be thinking about we'll have to tune in a little more intently to actually what he's saying versus, oh, he's taking a slide, let's switch it. So two things with that. First, you'll have to switch on the ME2 for online, and you can kind of look at how I did it. Second will be in the room. We'll stay 97% of the time with camera 1 or the tight shot, whatever either camera 1 or camera 2. The tight shot will be, and here's the reason why. Camera in the room doesn't need a wide shot, right? They already have a wide shot by opening their eyes and looking around. What they need is IMAG. They need this tight. I can see his eyes. I can see his expression. I can see, if I'm sitting in the back, I can see him uptight. So that's what the room needs. Online needs some variance. They need a room shot. And one of the things I would like to try, whoever runs next or whoever wants to try it, I would like to try a little bit of movement on 3. If you've got a good op and they can slowly pull out to kind of get more of that room, I think it's camera 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, camera 3. Um, a little bit of movement maybe even be good. Um, Obviously, camera 1, camera 2, and camera 4 don't really need that. But um, so that's one of the things I'd like to try. I would like to implement that different look for online pretty much right away. Second thing I'd like for you guys to start doing is I want to set up zones for the cameras. I saw that on some online guy who was talking about their mix and like what their church does, and I thought that was really useful. It may even been in like the mixed use stuff, which is like a training thing our audio guys subscribe to. But essentially what it would be is here is your zone, and you can shoot anything in your zone anytime you want. But what that'll prevent us doing is like camera 3 keeps going over to this shot over here that the video director is never going to take because it looks terrible. So if you can tell them, camera 3, your zone is this 2 shot, or this shot of the guitar, or this shot of the leader, or whatever it is. That's kind of your zone, or maybe even setting up shots. Like here's your 1 shot, your 2 shot, your 3 shot. What I'd like to do is I'd like to set that stuff up during rehearsal so that we can do less of it during the service. So the video director doesn't always have to be saying, 1, I need a singer. 2, I need a singer. If 1 and 2 know that their shot, if 1 knows his shot is either this person or this person, and it's always those 2 things, then that doesn't leave the video director hanging. If 2 knows my shot is this person, and this 1 instrument, anytime we need that instrument, 2 knows it's his shot. So this last weekend, for example, 2 had a good, I think it was, no, 1 had a good shot of the electric guitar, and the stage cameras were having trouble reaching it. If I would have told him pre-service, anytime we need electric guitar shot, 1, if you hear the producer call for electric guitar, that's you. Just get to it. That also frees the stage cameras up to know that they don't have to go trying to get that shot when the producer says it. So then you can tell camera 7, you got piano shot, swing around, you got this bass guitar shot, and you got a back shot. So if the producer says bass guitar is coming in, camera 7 knows that's me, I need to go shoot that. Or keys, or drums, So the more we can set that kind of stuff up, they can be listening for the producer to give them the cue, and then it frees the director up where he's not having to say, 7, go get the drums, 7, go get the drums. And then you got 4 and 2 both swing over there and try to get it too, and then you have no shot to come back to. I saw that a couple of times this weekend with the producer saying, okay, let's get electric guitar, and then 3, 4, 1, and a stage op were all on electric guitar. And it's just not helpful. I mean, it leaves the director hanging for what's coming next, and it's just not helpful. So the more you can set that stuff up during rehearsal, like these are your shots. You got 7, you got piano, you got bass, and you got electric rhythm. And anytime the producer calls for that, it's you. Camera 1, don't be trying to jump over and get the bass guitar just because 7's not there. Your shot is here, and your shot is here. So really work with them to set that stuff up in rehearsal. I think that'll make us cleaner, and it'll help the video director get the shots that they need. So those 2 things, let's start right away. If you have questions on them, feel free to email. I think I'll reply to this. I think I'll email you guys this link so that we can kind of have it in a thread. So just reply to this email, and we can discuss as a video director team. Thank you.